Well, yesterday's rains are gone, and it's bright sunshine in Longview as it's the Sunday Elimination Day, at least for most teams, in the NWAC Baseball Championships. We're coming to you from the storied confines of Story Field in Longview, Washington, where the Lower Columbia College Red Devils are getting ready to take on the Tacoma Titans, loser out. Now, this is a West Region Division rivalry, but the stakes are much higher here this afternoon as the Red Devils and Titans play to try to stay alive in this 8-team championship tournament. And of course, for Lower Columbia, they are looking for their third consecutive championship, but of course, they are going to have to win today and win one, maybe two, tomorrow to get the job done. As you can see, Story Field is beautiful. The fans are starting to filter in for the action here today. The games today being a little bit later than normal because of the late night last night. This Tacoma team got scuffed up pretty good last night by the Everett Trojans as they won the ball game 8-1. That game did not end until earlier this morning, just after midnight. So because of the quick turnaround here, instead of an 11 a.m. start, they decided to push it back to 2 o'clock, and that's only fair for this Tacoma team. And some breaking news for Tacoma. One of their top players is not in the lineup today because of the concussion protocol. Young man by the name of Robbie Pogue. He's one of their better players, but he is in concussion protocol and will be held out of the ball game at least at the start. So we'll see how things go with Pogue. So they're going to ask on somebody else to get in there and get the job done. That'll kind of move their lineup a little bit. Ryan Mummert, the head coach, his assistants Marcus Hinkle and Zach Miller. Now, Tacoma has never played in an NWAC championship game, let alone win one. Of course, it's a long-time tradition of outstanding teams and players in the program, and they're just trying to break loose and get to that final day. And with a victory here this afternoon, they can play on Championship Monday. For the Red Devils, ho-hum, they're looking for their third straight championship, and of course, they've won more titles in the NWAC combined than anyone in the history of NWAC baseball. I mean, this is a team that just expects to be there. They get there a lot, and they're looking for their third consecutive championship. It's really been a pretty amazing run in the history of Lower Columbia College since 1970. They have come up with 12 championships, including back-to-back here, and Eric Lane trying to win a second NWAC championship tournament and a second in a row. And he's got able assistants in Ian Sanderson and Michael Forgione. So we're just moments away from the start of this. We'll have the national anthem coming up in just a bit. Let's check the starting lineups first for the visiting team, the Tacoma Titans. Leading off at third base will be Kenton Robillard. Batting second is the center fielder, R.J. Green. Batting third in right field, Justin Vanderbrake. Batting fourth at first base, Sam Olson. Batting fifth, the catcher, Brock Gagliardi. Batting sixth, the shortstop is Gavin Grant. Batting seventh in left field, Zach Deal. Batting eighth at second base, Cameron McIntosh. And batting ninth, the designated hitter, Thomas Wheeler. And on the mound for the Titans will be Alex McBee, getting ready for his second appearance of the tournament. He pitched in the 10-1 victory over Lynn Benton as he went an inning and a third and gave up 2 base hits. Well, the home plate umpire and fellow umpires are there, and we've got the mound conference going on as head coach Ryan Mummert will shake hands with LCC's Eric Lane. Let's check the Lower Columbia College lineup and their defense. Leading off will be Trevor Perro. Batting second will be second baseman Deshaun Johnson. Batting third in center field, Noah Andrews. Batting fourth, the first baseman Shane Jamison. Batting fifth, the designated hitter Colin Floyd. Batting in the sixth hole, right fielder Chase Matheny. Batting seventh, the third baseman Drew Barlow. Batting eighth in left field, G.J. Hurst. Batting ninth, the catcher, Zach Threlfall. And on the mound for the Red Devils will be the freshman from right here in town, Caden Vanderwerf. Vanderwerf will be making his second appearance of the tournament. He came in that tight game against Everett the other night, the classic ball game. Went one inning, had a strikeout. There was a wild pitch in there. You see buried an 0-2 slider that got past Zach Threlfall, and that allowed the Trojans to get a run. Vanderwerf has had an outstanding season as a freshman this year in that number 4 starting spot that he took over mid-season. Looking at Vandy's numbers before the tournament started, a 2.49 ERA, a 4-0 record, 43 1/3 innings, gave up 37 base hits, and also 35 strikeouts. Time now for our national anthem. Let's go down on the field. Well, a special time for the national anthem here as we've got Memorial Day weekend going on. Of course, that'll be tomorrow, and that'll be championship. It's a tradition in Longview over the Memorial Day holiday, the NWAC championship tournament. There are the Red Devils. They're wearing their digital camo hats here today on the holiday weekend, and the Red Devils take the field under this outstanding bright sunshine here in this beautiful ballpark in Longview, Washington. Let's check the umpires. Calling balls and strikes today is Mr. Mark Hewitt. Over at first base, Jim Courtney. The second baseman is Josh Marshall. And over on the third base side, Nick Stevens, as they go with 4-man mechanics for the first time in the tournament. There's a good look at Zach Threlfall as we've got an all-local battery going here. Not only Vanderwerf from Ari Long, the catcher Threlfall's from Kelso, and the home plate umpire, Mark Hewitt, is also a former Ari Long Lumberjack. So all kinds of guys that have grown up looking at this tournament, checking out the action, dreaming that someday they would be in this tournament. And for Vanderwerf and Threlfall, well, dreams do come true. And for Mark Hewitt, he's known for a long, long time that he's wanted to be an umpire, and he is going up the ranks, and he has done a great job in his first year in this NWAC championship tournament. So Vandy is ready to go. They'll have a couple of more warm-up tosses, and we will get ready to go here. Throw down, and here we go. The Tacoma Titans trying to stay alive in the tournament and get to Championship Monday. Same with the Red Devils. And boy, have these teams had great battles over the years. As it seems like every year it's Tacoma and Lower Columbia squaring off to see who gets the #1 seed and gets this thing done here. So Kenton Robillard will step in for the Tacoma team, and he's been really good this year for Ryan Mummert. First pitch of the ball game is just a little high, and the first pitch is at 2:04 here this afternoon. Just about a minute shy of the scheduled time at 2:05. Glad to have you with us here on Topher Vision and NWACsports.org, and also on the internet audio, KLOG.com. Next pitch is in there for a strike, 1-1. Caden Vanderwerf, a strike thrower. Not an overpowering pitcher, keeps it low, and uses his defense like right there. A ground ball to Trevor Perro, and his throw across is in time. And we've got one out into the ball game. I'll tell you what, that's what Vanderwerf wants to do. Low in the zone, a little bit of sink, and get those ground balls. And with that Red Devil defense, that usually means an out unless they can find a hole. Here's R.J. Green now for Tacoma. He'll step in for his first at-bat of the game, and Vanderwerf pours in a strike. There's Vandy. He has really thrived as a freshman this year, and boy, he has learned from some great kids up ahead of him, the sophomore bunch. Here's the pitch. That's another ball fisted. Perro's got a charge. He's got great speed, and he's got a nice arm. And back-to-back 6 threes in the scorebook, 2 quick outs, and that'll bring up the star player of the Tacoma Titans, Justin Vanderberg. And there on the replay, you knew that Perro had to charge quickly, and he has been so solid at that shortstop position for Lower Columbia. Gavin Grant for Tacoma has also been very, very good. We've got some talent on this infield out here. Here's Vandy ready. Vanderwerf's pitch. Slow stuff, and that's hit pretty deep to left field, but G.J. Hurst is underneath of it, and a quick inning for Caden Vanderwerf and the LCC Red Devils. Down in order. A half inning in the book. No score. Devils are coming up.
I am strong.
I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination.
Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
Be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
LCC has definitely prepared me to transfer to Oregon State because it's helped me with my study skills. I'm a much harder worker than I was in high school.
I had a great support base by the staff, and I've made some great friends that I think I'll carry on with my life.
I've definitely loved my classes. I've learned a lot. It's been a healthy environment.
Don't be afraid to branch out. The people here are awesome. I'm going to be in it for a while, but down the road I'll be finishing up and be ready to join the workforce.
Back here to David Story Field, sunshine, a wash of these fans, and it's time for the Red Devils to get their first shot. Going up against left-hander Alex McBee of the Tacoma Titans as he goes down on the back slope in a little bit of reflective mode, perhaps a little prayer on this Sunday, and the left-hander from Auburn, Mountain View, is ready to go. He's into the glove, and here's the left-hander's pitch on the way, and he bounces it up there for ball one. Trevor Perro for the Red Devils. We saw him make a couple of nice plays in the infield. Perro, 280 batting average. Here's the next pitch. That's hit out towards right field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Perro will round first and check in there, and a good start for the Red Devils offensively. They've got their first base hit of the ball game on the second pitch for McBee. Deshaun Johnson now the batter. Deshaun Johnson has had a tremendous tournament in 3 games, batting .714. How about that? 5 hits and 7 at-bats, a double, 4 RBIs, a walk, and a stolen base. He has really played well for this Lower Columbia team. Here's the windup and the pitch on the way, and McBee's got it in there for a strike. Red Devils wearing the navy blue tops, white pants. And the man they call DJ, Deshaun Johnson, is back in there. McBee has a look. Perro certainly a threat to run. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball is in for a strike. Nice pitch by Alex McBee. 26 stolen bases on the season for Trevor Perro. Young man that likes to hunt in the offseason. Well, he's hunting bags when he gets out there, trying to move up 90 feet. Here's the pitch on the way, and that's right off the glove of McBee. And Johnson's going to have a base hit. Back-to-back base hits for the Red Devils. Perro down to second. McBee got his glove on it, but couldn't snare it. And when it bounced away from him, he scrambled to try to pick it up, but no chance over there to get Deshaun Johnson, who's got good speed. And here comes Noah Andrews, the Red Devil center fielder. Eric Lane in the third base coach's box for LCC. Michael Forgione in the first base coach's box. It's nice to have coaches that played at Lower Columbia and both won NWAC championships. They know the deal. They know how to get ready for him. McBee's ready. Here's the pitch on the way, and that's just a little low for ball one to Noah Andrews. Not a great start in the tournament so far for Noah, hitting 200. He's 2 for 10. Here's the windup and the pitch, and Andrews hits that to left field, and going back and tracking it is Zach Deal, and the runners will have to hold. Andrews hit it pretty good, but right at Zach Deal. That'll bring up Shane Jamison. Jamison's had an outstanding tournament, hitting .583, 7 for 12 at the plate. Kid out of Bellingham, Seaholm High School. Tugging on the helmet bill, and now in there ready to rake. The left-hander McBee is ready. Comes to the plate, runners go, curveball, here's the throw down, and it's a double steal. McBee might want to actually check the runner out there, especially when it's Trevor Perro. He never looked at him. And Perro took off. Not close. So now a fly ball might get the Red Devils on the board. McBee will work from the windup. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Big cut there by Shane Jamison. 1 ball, 1 strike. The game later today will be Spokane and Everett. Everett in the catbird seat. They are undefeated, the lone undefeated team in the tournament. McBee reaches into the leather. He's ready. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by McBee. That thing just bottomed out under the barrel of Shane Jamison. So now Jamison just looking to put it in play. Down 1-2 in the count. 1 out, runners at second and third. Devils trying to get on the board first here in the bottom of the first inning. McBee taking a long time up there looking in. Jamison doesn't seem to be fazed by it. Not calling time, and just like a statue up there, and finally time called as there was a piece of pigeon poop on the shoulder of McBee up there. Now he's back up and ready to go. Here's the 1 ball, 2 strikes. Curveball outside, 2-2. Red Devil dugout ready to explode with an early lead if they can get a base hit, and maybe a deep fly ball could get it done. Actually, a ground ball to the right side might also get a run on the board. There are plenty of ways. Here's the 2-2, and just staying alive. His backside collapsed, but he kept the bat on it and got a piece and fouled it off over there in the picnic table area on the first base side here at Story Field. McBee trying to get a big strikeout. And again, very deliberate. Now he's ready. The left-hander's 2-2 pitch. Fouled off again. Down the right field line and drifting out of play. We're in the bottom of the first, no score, but the Devils are threatening. Perro opened up with a base hit. Deshaun Johnson with a base hit off the glove of the pitcher. Noah Andrews hit a ball deep to left that was caught by Deal. And here we are to Jamison, 2-2, with those two runners on in scoring position. Here's the pitch. That's popped up. Foul territory wide of first, and the first baseman over there, Sam Olson, will make the catch. Quickly throw it in to the catcher just in case Perro with that great speed might be able to sneak in there, but the runners will have to hold, and that's a big out for Alex McBee. Now it's on to Colin Floyd, the Red Devil DH, the all NWAC player. It's been a tough go for Colin. He's just 1 for 12 in the tournament so far. It's a good opportunity for him to break out. Here's McBee ready. The pitch to Floyd. Curveball is high. Titans are wearing the black tops, gray pants, TCC across the chest and also up on their hat. McBee is ready. The 1-0 pitch on the way, and that is a ground ball tapped out to short. With it is Grant. He'll make the high throw, and the Titans are able to get out of trouble by coming up with 3 consecutive outs after the first 2 hits. We played one, no score, Tacoma and Lower Columbia.
I chose Centralia College because I wanted to stay close at home while getting a great education. Playing for a smaller school has a strong sense of a community, and they just want to see you succeed. We're bigger than just a team. We're a big family. My name is Dylan. I play baseball at Centralia College, and I go boldly.
Fans, don't forget to check out the official tournament merchandise for t-shirts, sweatshirts, Under Armour gear, and more. Everything fully customizable. Get your tournament gear today. Supplies are limited. Visit them online at nwacstore.com/NWAC. Here's the first pitch from Caden Vanderwerth to Sam Olson. Just missed ball. No score. The Red Devils left 2 out there after getting 2 straight base hits and having them in scoring position. Next pitch is also a little high, 2-0. Caden Vanderwerf in the 2-0 pitch, and that's a ground ball down to Barlow at short. He's got it, collects himself, and with that strong throw, didn't have to unleash the rocket over there, just guided it on an even string right over to first baseman Shane Jamison for out number 1 here in the top of the second inning. Here's Brock Gagliardi, the catcher of the Titans. Gagliardi has also had a struggle, hitting 183 in the tournament, looks at a strike. The Titans, as a team in the tournament so far, 3 games, just a .224 batting average, so their offense has been held in check. Here's the 0-1. That's a fly ball hit out to center field that Noah Andrews tracks and makes the catch for out number 2. Well, right behind home plate along the moat area near the Red Devil dugout is Mark Hewlings, the head coach of the Ari Long Lumberjacks. He's got himself a good seat in the house right here to look at his former player, Vanderwerf, whose first pitch is just inside. As you can see in that shot, there's an area there where there's some tables and chairs there where the scouts and in some cases fans can take advantage of it. And there you go. Coach Hewling's a little closer towards the Red Devil. Here's a pitch into the screen, and that's strike two, 1-2. And of course, Mark Hewling's not only proud to see his former high school player, but he's always proud to come back to this ballpark because he's a former Red Devil himself. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way, and that is high. 2-2 to Gavin Grant, the Tacoma shortstop. Vanderwerf works pretty quick. His 2-2 pitch is on the way, and that's a swing and a miss, and another solid inning for Caden Vanderwerf. He mows down the Titans in order. We played an inning and a half, no score.
WWCC is affordable. Find your way. Attend part-time. Direct transfer. Join the fun at WWCC.
Well, the baseball party is on here today. A bunch of Red Devil fans just beyond their dugout there, trying to get their team on the board first. No score. Tacoma and LCC as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Chase Matheny will lead things off for the Devils. McBee's pitch is inside for ball one. 17th pitch of the game so far for Alex McBee. And that hit Matheny. So for the second straight inning, Devils get the leadoff guy aboard. Just kind of came in on Matheny, and it just did graze the back leg, that right leg. Red Devil third baseman Drew Barlow is now the hitter. He's down about 3 buttons on the front. Likes to play it cool and breezy. Here's a pop-up down the right field line. Drifting over there is Van de Break, and just in fair territory makes the catch for out number 1. G.J. Hurst, the batter.
Number 4, the Red Devil left fielder, G.J. Hurst.
G.J. 2 for 12 in the tournament so far. Left-handed hitter against the lefty pitcher. A step off and throw over, and Matheny dives back to the first base bag. This is about as good as it gets weather-wise for a baseball game. Sunshine, a little breeze, and in the 70s. Pitch in there for a strike by Alex McBee. McBee trying to get his team to Monday in the championship round, whether it be a 2-team affair or perhaps 3 teams still alive on championship Monday. Here's the 0-1. Hurst takes a strike. 0-2. Hurst wears that face flap on his helmet. You see a lot of that in the major leagues. McBee now comes setting into the leather, takes a look at the runner. Matheny, he goes, great jump, and here's the throw, and just forget about it. Matheny with kind of a awkward face-first slide there, but he totally stole that base on Alex McBee. Went on first movement, and McBee was heading home with it. It was also a breaking ball way outside, and that allowed Matheny to swipe the bag. Already the third stolen base of this ball game for Lower Columbia, and we're just in the bottom of the second inning. McBee now twirls that glove while he's still in looking for the sign, and finally the catcher Brock Gagliardi spins his hand and says, hey man, let's reset. Tell me what you want here again. 1 ball, 2 strikes to G.J. Hurst. Matheny at second base with 1 out. McBee now comes set. This time checks the runner over there. Here's the pitch on the way, and that hit Hurst. That came up towards his right shoulder, so Hurst will take the harm and also take the base. Second HBP of the inning from Alex McBee, and Red Devil catcher Zach Threlfall, the number 9 hitter in the lineup, is now up there. So McBee has had to deal with traffic here in the early going. Looks like we've got some stirring in the Tacoma bullpen now. They'll have a catcher get down there, and they had the number 2 pitcher already parked out there, and he'll probably start to get heated up as soon as he can. Here's the pitch now on the way to Threlfall, and he takes ball 1. Threlfall, the right-handed hitter. The left-handed pitcher, McBee, with a little wildness now as he's hit a couple of batters, and they're both on base. That's Hurst at first, Matheny at second. Here's the 1-0. Inside. Ball got away from Gagliardi, but not too far, and Matheny was checking to see, but made the smart decision to just hold at the base. Gagliardi would have been able to grab that and make a throw down there. 2 balls, no strikes to Zach Threlfall. Trevor Perro on deck, the Red Devil leadoff guy. Here's the pitch. In for a strike. Good pitch on the inside corner by Alex McBee. So Alex McBee laboring here in the early going, but he's been able to wiggle out of it, at least in the first. But now the Devils have more traffic out there here in the bottom of the second in this scoreless game. Here's the pitch to Threlfall, and he hits a ball out of play, right side. What a day for baseball on this Sunday. It was raining yesterday. They had to deal with the cold late into the night, after midnight. We got Austin Carter, who is warming up in the bullpen for Tacoma. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Threlfall. Here's the pitch. Curveball and a dandy. Big strikeout for Alex McBee. And now 2 outs, and it's up to Perro.
Back to the top of the order, the Red Devil shortstop, number 5, Trevor Perro.
Outstanding curveball by Alex McBee. The third baseman, Kenton Robillard, is well aware of Perro's ability to drop a bunt down. That's why he's up near the cut. Plenty of base runners, but not a clutch hit yet for LCC. Here's the pitch by McBee. It's inside and high for ball one. McBee thought that was a strike. Boy, have these teams had some battles over the years. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's a ground ball hit out to second base. McIntosh is up with it, and the Red Devils again leave two out there. We played two. It's Lower Columbia nothing. Tacoma nothing.
I am strong.
I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination.
Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
Be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
Well, Danny Johnson and Dave Coogan, two guys we always remember when we come here to Story Field. Danny Johnson, the former Kelso kid who passed away while he was a player, and Dave Coogan, the great Red Devil who passed away in a traffic accident while driving back to Washington State. We're back here to Story Field, top of the third. Caden Vanderwerth pours in a strike, and so he's ahead in the count, 0-2 to Zach Deal. Just 16 pitches so far for Vanderwerf, and we're here in the third. Here's the pitch, and there's a ground ball hit out to Barlow. Stabs it, and it's picked up by Perro. He has no play. That'll be an infield base hit for Tacoma. Boy, normally Barlow gobbles that one up, but it just did go off his glove for the base hit. Perro with a smart play to just hold on to it. No sense to try to throw it over there because he wasn't going to get the runner, and if that throw's not right on the money, it could get away and maybe let him move up a base. So first hit by the Titans. Vanderwerth throws over to Jamison at first base. Cameron McIntosh, the batter, the Tacoma second baseman. Here's the pitch. That's hit down the right field line and foul over near the Red Devil bullpen. It's a loser-out game. Zeros up there so far as we're here in the top of the third. Vanderwerth's pitch is a little low. 1 ball, 1 strike from the freshman from Robert A. Long High School right here in town. Caden Vanderwerth's father was an NWAC pitcher. Played for Mount Hood back in the day as timeout is called at home plate. Played for Dale Stebbins back in the day, the legendary coach. Vandy's next pitch, just a little low. 2 balls and a strike to McIntosh. Thomas Wheeler is on deck. Vanderwerth wearing number 31. Pitch is fouled out of play. Over in that right field corner, they used to have playground equipment down there, but I think it fell into disrepair and it was removed last year. Two balls, two strikes. Vandy comes set. Runner at first. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball hit out to Johnson. Could be two. To Perro for one. Throw is wide, and Jamison has to go and get it. DJ's feed throw wasn't the best for Perro. It kind of took him out of his normal rhythm. He had to reach back, and then by the time he was able to make the throw, it sailed on him a little bit, and a great job by Jamison to leave the pillow and go get the baseball. That'll be a fielder's choice for McIntosh. He's now at first. Deal was eliminated at the front end. Another ground ball, and that's under the glove of Johnson. In for a base hit. Runner going down to third. Ooh, just did get in under the tag. So the Titans with one out have something going. Thomas Wheeler went first ball swinging and got the base hit.
Back to the top of the order, third baseman, number 13.
And looking at the replay, boy, that got closer than we thought, but certainly sliding in there safe. Third base umpire Nick Stevens right on it. Four-man umpiring mechanics here today, so that makes that call a lot easier for the third base umpire, because that's kind of his area down there. Don't have to do a lot of switching around. Here's a pitch inside for ball one to the top of the order, Kenton Robillard. First time that Vanderwerth has had to deal with traffic. The Red Devils have already left four on base and can't get the clutch hit. But Tacoma now with an opportunity to get on the board first. Here's the pitch, fouled out of play. Into the screen and back down near the trainer's tent. Just past the Red Devil dugout on the first base side. I'm Kirk Rowland, bringing you the play-by-play of this one, not only on NWACsports.org via Topher Vision, but also on KLOG.com internet audio. And they try a little safety squeeze on that one, and it's fouled off. The runner at third, McIntosh, was not crashing down. He was waiting to see if the ball got put down and then could come in and score. That will reset as it was fouled off to the right side. Now two strikes, one ball, two strikes as Vandy's looking for a big strikeout here. Here's the pitch, fouled out back to the screens. Count stays 1-2. Folks continue to show up, fill the seats. For some, it may have been late getting the word that they move back the start time of this one from 11:05 to 2:05. So Tacoma could sleep in and get some rest after the late night. Here's the pitch by Vandy outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Kenton Robillard. Robillard, a former Puyallup Viking. And here's the 2-2. Count will go full. And Vandy will go out and look at Trevor Perro and make sure everybody knows what's up in case there's a ground ball back to him. Vandy comes set. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and that is poked down into left center field for a base hit, and that'll score a run. Titans on the board first. Kenton Robillard with an RBI single. Really didn't spank it all that hard, but completely split the outfielders, and perfect placement there by Robillard. And Titans on the board first. Wheeler stayed at second. So just the simple little things like not a good throw. Vandy should be out of this inning, had the double play ball, and or at least a play where they could get the first 2 outs there, and now we're going to have a timeout called, and Lower Columbia pitching coach Ian Sanderson will make the slow walk out to talk to his right-handed pitcher. That gives us a chance to tell you about Clark College down in Vancouver, Washington. Clark is enrolling for summer quarter. Whether you want to advance your career, complete a degree, or earn your high school diploma, Clark College can help you reach your goals. Visit clark.edu to learn more. Ian Sanderson talking to Caden Vanderwerth. Zach Threlfall, the catcher, will get his say. And Mark Hewitt will join the rock pile out there to break it up. Well, the Red Devils with the early opportunities couldn't get to the pay window, and Tacoma finally gets some base runners, and they get a big base hit by Kenton Robillard, an RBI single, and it's a 1-0 Tacoma lead. The visit is over, and Vandy's ready to get back to work against R.J. Green. Here's the pitch high, ball 2. And we'll see how much of a leash that Eric Lane will have on his starting pitcher. Gotta win this game to get to Monday and have a chance to defend your 2-time title on the final day of the tournament. Here's the 2-0. In for a strike. There's Ryan Mummert, the head coach of the Titans, going through a myriad of signs. Look at that. That's baseball signs right there. And the batter will come out. And a lot of times you'll see all those signs coming from the third base coach's box. Coach Mummert gives them from the dugout. And that's down the line, and that's a base hit. And the Titans are going to have a 2-0 lead. Served it out there past Barlow, and it stayed in. Hurst was able to get over there. Back-to-back RBI singles for Tacoma. Wheeler comes in to score, and checking in at second is Robillard. And now the bullpen will go. Folks running down there to get set up. And an awfully tough customer, and Justin Vanderbrake is coming up now for Tacoma. 0 for 1 in the game, looks at a strike. Vanderbrake, the leading hitter in the tournament for Tacoma, a .538 batting average, 7 hits in 14 at-bats. Actually, he's at .500 now after flying out his first time up. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball hit out to Barlow. Barlow goes for 1 to Johnson. The throw over to first for the double play, but not before the Titans get on the board first. After 2.5 innings of play, our score here from Story Field, it's Tacoma 2, Lower Columbia 0.
We see you. Be your creative self at Clark College. We see you. Be your curious self at Clark College.
Well, the Wounded Warrior Project connects more than 100,000 wounded warriors, family members, and caregivers it serves with programs that empower them to live their lives on their own terms. Thanks to generous donors, WWP proud to offer these services free of charge. To get involved, learn more, visit woundedwarriorproject.org. 2-0 Tacoma. 4 hits in that inning against Caden Vanderwerth. And now Alex McBee will take the hill with the lead. And his first pitch is to Deshaun Johnson, who fouls it into the corner near the Red Devil bullpen for strike 1. Two runs, 4 hits, no errors for TCC. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for Lower Columbia. Here's McBee ready. The pitch on the way. Fouled off again. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Just missed. One ball, 2 strikes. To Deshaun Johnson trying to get something going here in the bottom of the 3rd. Johnson just serves it out down the right field line, just foul by about 5 feet. Count stays 1-2. Had quite a few people filter in here a little bit late here tonight, or today, I should say, in this beautiful Memorial Day weekend Sunday. Alex McBee taking his time up there. Once again, a long look, and now finally is ready as he reaches into his glove. And here's the 1-2 pitch on the way, curveball low. 2-2 to DJ. Here's the 2-2. Little low. Count goes full to Deshaun Johnson. Didn't miss by much. Good eye. Here's the pitch to Deshaun Johnson, and it's a pretty good at-bat. Fought off a couple of really tough pitches, fouled them off. Had a good eye on one that was close, didn't offer, and he earns the leadoff walk. 3rd consecutive inning that the leadoff guy is aboard for Lower Columbia. None of them have scored, at least so far. Maybe this guy will. Here's the pitch to Noah Andrews, and he took a mighty cut at it and fouled it off. Mark Hewitt needs some fresh pills as Quadrice Teague, the Red Devil redshirt, who has been working his backside off being the ball boy out here, getting fresh baseballs out to these umpires. Saw Quadrice picking up garbage earlier here this morning. Here's the throw over to first. Diving back over there is Deshaun Johnson. Deshaun's got pretty good speed, but he's not a guy that steals a lot of bases. Has just 4 steals on the season. He's got a very good lead. McBee comes to the plate. And a good read by Deshaun as the ball bounced up there. And by the time Gagliardi was able to collect it, he looked up, and DJ was 3/4 of the way to second and just decided to hold on to it. That'll be a wild pitch on McBee, getting Deshaun Johnson into scoring position. Noah Andrews up at the plate looking to break out of it. It's been a while since he's had himself a rocket into the alley. This would be a great time for one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch on the way, and there's a ground ball hit out to short. Johnson has to hold. The throw is high, and safe at first is Noah Andrews. That'll be an error on the shortstop, Gavin Grant. Ball just sailed on him. Just threw it up, and by the time the first baseman Olson went up, he tried to tag him on it, but he was already past the pillow. So again, 2 runners on to open up an inning. And Shane Jamison is the batter. Johnson at second, Andrews at first, no outs. And here's Jamison, ready to go. Here's the pitch by McBee, and it's in there for a strike. Jamison was taking all the way. Shane Jamison always has a hole on his left behind area on those pants. Every time he slides, I guess that's the pressure point. 1 strike to him. And he ropes this one into the gap. That's going to score Deshaun Johnson. Noah Andrews, he could be waved around. This game's going to be tied. Shane Jamison with a 2-run double. And he's out at second base playing the violin after his 2-run gapper all the way to the wall. And that ball was just rocketed out there, and it made its way all the way to the Wagner orthodontics sign out there. And the center fielder Green got it in really quick, but with Noah Andrews, he was able to glide around and score easily. And we are tied at 2. And Jamison in scoring position with no outs. And here's the pitch, and it's in for a strike to Colin Floyd. The Andrews run will be unearned as he reached on the air. McBee now comes into the glove and doesn't bother to look at the runner at second. Here's the curveball high, 1-1. Colin Floyd. I want to talk about a tough guy. He's had a great year, and he's looking at perhaps a career in the Marines. He's one of these guys you need on that front wall. Here's the pitch. Takes it inside. Two balls and 1 strike to Colin Floyd. Shane Jamison's 2-run double has tied up this ball game. Devils looking for more. Here's the pitch. Hit him. Third batter that Alex McBee has hit here today. And we're in the 3rd inning.
Next batter for the Red Devils, number 30, right fielder.
Chase Matheny, the hitter. Matheny working on those batting gloves, getting them all tightened up, shrugging the shoulders, looking at that bat. The mannerisms that players have as they check into that batter's box. Well, he'll have to go through it all again as the catcher Brock Gagliardi will head on out to the mound, and Alex McBee's kind of looking into the dugout over there a little bit. And this may be just a way to get a couple of extra warm-up pitches over there as Ryan Mummert's going to come out and have a talk, and we'll see if he's got a hook with him. He's looking over at Mark Hewitt, the home plate umpire, and saying something, and what he's saying is, I'm going to make moves. So that'll be it for Alex McBee, and we've got a pitching change coming up for the Tacoma Titans as Shane Jamison's 2-run double has knocked out the lefty starter for the Tacoma Titans, and a right-hander will come in, and he will take over. That allows us to tell you about the Red Lion Hotels. We'd like to thank the Red Lion, the official hotel of the Northwest Athletic Conference, with friendly service, unique local flair. The Red Lion Hotels get guests closer to main attractions and good times with a full-service hotel and a wide variety of amenities. Discover your escape across the Red Lion family. Well, they're going to hand the baseball to Austin Carter out of Puyallup, a sophomore right-hander. As the Devils have 2 runs in, a runner at second, and no outs. Austin Carter with a 1.71 ERA, a 1-0 record, had 13 appearances this year, 4 saves, so he's kind of been the closer of this Tacoma team, but this is not a close situation here. This is a stop the, I don't want to say bleeding, but stop this rally for sure. 21 innings pitched, gave up 12 hits, so that's a very good ratio. Has given up just 4 runs this year, 8 walks, 25 strikeouts. He's been very good for Tacoma this year. And there's a good look at the right-hander as he goes through his warm-ups, trying to get hot and get ready. Austin Carter hails from Cascade Christian High School up in the Puyallup area. There's some of the fans that are here today. Looks like there's some Lower Columbia student athletes mixed around among that group. I see there's former Red Devil Kane Ulrich and his wife Jenny, also a former Red Devil softball player. They say around these parts, once a Devil, always a Devil, and it's great to see the student athletes come back as adults supporting their school. 2-2 tie, and the batter is Chase Matheny. Jameson's at second. He drove in 2 runs with a rope to left center field, and Colin Floyd was hit by a pitch, and here's Matheny, who was hit by a pitch himself last inning. Austin Carter and his first pitch. It's on the way, and it's low. Eric Lane, the third base coach, going through the signs over there. Always has that charting sheet in his back left pocket, and then the stopwatch on the other side. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that's high ball 2. Matheny might want to see if Carter can actually throw a strike. There's Coach Lane. What a job he's done since taking over as the head coach. All he knows is championships. He's got one, and he's looking for another one. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and that is hit into center field. Jameson wasn't sure. He had to see if it was going to get caught or not, and he finally tracked the ball into center field and then motored on down to third, had no chance to score on it. So that's a base hit by Chase Matheny. And the bases are loaded with no outs and 2 runners already in, and the batter is Drew Barlow. There's Coach Lane. He's got the watch, the stopwatch, the scouting chart. He's working on his wedding ring. That's only been on his hand for about a year or so, a little less than a year. Married to the former Jill Isaacson, now Jill Lane, and family affair watching baseball as Barlow takes a strike. Nice pitch by Carter. No balls, 1 strike the count. Here's the pitch, and that's foul just past Michael Forgione, the first base coach for Lower Columbia. The batter, Drew Barlow, had played on this field before he got to Lower Columbia. He was a member of the Woodinville Babe Ruth team that played in the Babe Ruth World Series here. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That went off the glove and almost hit Barlow. The catcher, Brock Gagliardi, was very fortunate that he got just enough glove on that to keep it from getting to the backstop. Jamison wasn't sure what to take of that, whether it hit him or whatever, but 1 ball, 2 strikes. That 0-2 pitch was not close. Bases loaded, no outs, 2 runners in, a 2-2 tie. Here's the pitch by Carter. Strike 3 called. Big breaking pitch that dipped back under the inside. And Drew Barlow might be saying, you know, that pitch was kind of like what Kirk just said right there. It was tough. Big, big pitch by Austin Carter. For the first down, here's G.J. Hurst. He got hit his first time. He'd rather get a hit than get hit. Here's the pitch, and it's outside. Nearing the 1 hour mark of this ball game, and it's shaping up to be a good one. A 2-2 tie. Here's the pitch on the way to Hurst, and he hits one down the left field line, and that'll get down for a base hit. Jamison scores. Floyd scores. It's a 2-run double for G.J. Hurst, and the Devils have a 4-2 lead. Just served it out there into the corner, goes off the Bob's Sporting Goods sign, and by the time Zach Deal got that thing in there, the Devils already had 2 on the board, 2 more, and here comes Zach Threlfall. 4-2 Lower Columbia. Matheny at third, Hurst at second, 1 out, 4 runs in this inning. Here's the pitch. Curveball in for a strike. LCC's not going to be satisfied with just 4 right now. Blood in the water. Pitch outside. Austin Carter looks in for the sign, comes into the glove. Throws to third, hoping to get Matheny napping, and he was able to dive back safely. You don't see a lot of throws to third anymore, but that was a close play. Good job by Matheny to get back to the bag. Here's the 1-1. Fouled into the screen. And then back into the grandstands. Zach Threlfall trying to keep it going. Pumping that bat. Slightly open stance. And Carter's pitch is on the way, and that's hit down the right field line. Is that going to get down? It will. That is going to be a double. 2 more runs come in to score for Lower Columbia. And Threlfall's going for the triple, slides in, he's safe. The Red Devils going down the line. Hunting base hits, Hurst to the left side, and this time Threlfall by the right side, and it gets past Van de Break out there and rolls away, and Threlfall's got the 2-run triple. 6 runs come in for LCC, still just 1 out, and Trevor Perro wants to kick the extra point right here. Takes the ball just outside for ball 1. The 9th hitter to the plate for the Devils. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Zach Threlfall, the 2nd triple of the year, and it's a big one here in the NWAC tournament. Here's the pitch on the way, and that's a high chopper towards third. That'll be foul. If that stays fair, they have no chance for Perro with his speed. Instead, the count's 1-2. Carter wants a new baseball. Of course, Baden is the official baseball of the NWAC, and boy, did they go through a lot of those Baden baseballs last year. Of course, the director, Chris Grad, thinks I'm talking about a commercial here. Just an anecdote about the ball. During the rain, they had to use a lot of them. In this sunshine here today, they might be able to just use 3 dozen or so. Because you do know, with Baden, it's all about perfection. Use the tagline. 1-2, swing and a miss. Perro goes down for the 2nd out. And look who's up again. It was Deshaun Johnson that started this whole thing with an outstanding walk. As McBee was trying to get him and lost him, and then there was an error, and then a 2-run double by Jamison, a hit by pitch, a single, and then the 2-run doubles by Hurst and Threlfall, and it is 6-2 Red Devils. First pitch to Deshaun is outside for ball 1. Against this explosive Tacoma team, I know what Eric Lane's thinking. I would really love to get this 7th point. 7th run, if you will. Here's the pitch outside. No leads big enough against this Tacoma team, and there is not a 10-run rule in the NWAC in any day that less than 4 games are played. That 10-run rule's in play the first 2 days, but not the rest of the tournament. Nice pitch by Carter in there for a strike. 2-1. Carter's ready. The pitch on the way. Good stop by catcher Brock Gagliardi. Ball was spiked up there, and Gagliardi just dropped the gate and kept it in front. Pretty good hitter's pitch for Deshaun Johnson, 3-1. Here's the pitch. It's outside, and Deshaun's got another walk. 2 walks in the inning for DJ. And Noah Andrews is the hitter. Andrews hit the ground ball out to Gavin Grant, and his throw sailed high, and that kind of opened up the gates for LCC this frame. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Andrews was thinking fastball right in there and couldn't catch up to it. Austin Carter swings over and takes a look at first base. Here's the pitch to Andrews outside, 1-1. Thrill falls at third. It was his 2-run triple. It put the 5th and 6th runs on the board for Lower Columbia. Tacoma trying to get back into the dugout. There's the 1-1. Runner goes. Throw is a fake. So it's not actually a throw. Another stolen base for the Devils. So a base hit here could score 2 more. Here's the pitch on the way, fouled out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes to Noah Andrews. Austin Carter comes set. And here's the pitch. Buzzed it up high, 3-2. Devils looking for a walk or a knock. Here's the pitch. It's a walk. And the bases are loaded again. And Shane Jamieson, the guy that got this offense going with that 2-run double earlier in this inning. Seems so long ago. Tacoma would agree this has been a really long inning, and Ryan Mummert may have another hook with him. They are going to go get another reliever.
50-50 split the pot contest. Salespeople are moving throughout the grandstand, selling chances for you to win the pot. Tickets are 3 for $1.
Gives us a chance to talk more about those Baden baseballs we were telling you about. Baden Sports, proud to be the official ball partner of the NWAC Championships for nearly 40 years. Baden balls have set the standard for quality and craftsmanship, delivering world-class game balls to colleges and national conferences across the country. Baden, it's all about perfection. Haven't seen Rusty Trudeau around the tournament yet. Of course, Rusty, one of the reps for Baden, a Northwest guy who's been involved in NWAC baseball for many, many years. Of course, he's out with those axe bats as well. And his daughter, Carly, also played soccer here at Lower Columbia College. So the pitcher coming in for the Tacoma Titans is Dyson Johnson, a right-hander from Kent. Went to Kentwood High School. He was a Kentwood Conqueror. He's in there warming up, trying to get out of this nightmare inning for Tacoma. It's been a dream for the Red Devils, as they have put 6 runs across in this frame. The inning started with a walk by Deshaun Johnson. Andrews reached on the air by the shortstop Grant. Then Jamieson with the 2-run double. Floyd was hit by a pitch. Matheny with a base hit. After Barlow struck out, G.J. Hurst down the left field line for a 2-run double. And then Zach Threlfall down the right field line for a 2-run triple. And the bags are loaded up after Threlfall's 3-bagger. Perro struck out, and then Deshaun Johnson with his 2nd walk of the inning. Noah Andrews has walked, and now Shane Jamieson will be going up. And see that guy right there with the hat on backwards with the bald head? He can't get Dart Head out of his mind right there. That's Brendan Duncan, and he is now a viral superstar. Look at him running pass patterns out there. Takes the hat off. Here's the long play down, and, well, not a bullseye, but he got the side of the head. These kids from Spokane have been over at the Red Lion Inn overnight, and after the Dart interview after the game yesterday, their appearance on ESPN, and they've been kind of making almost a Dude Perfect type deal, throwing that dart over the bus, him on the luggage rack. Spokane, they're probably going to have to focus on the baseball game later instead of bald dart head guy. But Brendan Duncan, you are enjoying your 15 minutes of fame. And he's probably got a black and blue cranium from having that dart hit him all the time. Here's a pitch to Shane Jamison. That's wide, ball 1. Jamison 1 for 2, the 2-run double that got it kick-started. Dyson Johnson pitches it in there for a strike. Making his second appearance of the tournament, went an inning against Everett last night, struck out a batter. Ben at the waist now comes up, and the ball goes into the glove. Here's the 1-1. High ball 2, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Not close, 3-1. And Shane Jamison starts to salivate. He loves him some 3-1 counts. Dyson Johnson comes set. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Got the high strike. Full count. Runners will get a head start with 2 outs. Here's Johnson ready. The pitch on the way, and that's a ground ball hit out towards second base. He'll throw over to first, and the inning comes to an end, but not before the Devils score a touchdown. 6 runs in the inning, and after 3, it's Lower Columbia 6, Tacoma 2.
WWCC is affordable. Find your way. Attend part-time. Direct transfer. Join the fun at WWCC.
Well, find success at Pierce College. Selected as one of the top 5 best community colleges in the nation, Pierce College offers more than 60 programs of study. Get started today at one of the nation's premier community colleges. Apply online at pierce.ctc.edu. Pierce College, possibilities realized. Caden Vanderwerst now got a 4-run lead, and the first pitch is in for a strike, and that is what Eric Lane and pitching coach Ian Sanderson want to see. Vandy throwing strikes using that defense. The next pitch is in there, and that's served out towards Perro, who dives, can't get to it. It's a leadoff base hit for Sam Olson. Don't count these Titans out. They can come right back. They have got plenty of innings, just like the one Lower Columbia put on them this last frame. Brock Gagliardi's 0 for 1. He flew out to center field his first time. Caden Vanderwerth with the 6-2 lead. Pitch outside, ball 1. Gagliardi hitting 182 in the tournament. Next pitch just a little high. Here's the 2-0. That's hit out towards G.J. Hurst. They had him positioned perfectly, and he makes the catch. Olson has to retreat back to first. Gavin Grant, the hitter for Tacoma. He struck out his first time, whiffed to end the second. 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Lower Columbia. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error for Tacoma. Vandy's pitch is high for ball 1. Caden Vanderwerf. Pitch popped up on the infield. Trevor Parro takes control, and he's got the catch for out number 2. There's Caden Vanderwerf. You see that jersey right there. The Red Devils actually put names on the back of their jerseys. Vanderwerf would certainly go armpit to armpit. Here's the pitch. Strike. Swing and a miss. Now the Devils will shift the outfield. Hurst will come a little towards the gap in left center, and Noah Andrews in right center. And of course, Vanderwerf will pitch to the shift. Tried to get him to go fishing outside. It was outside. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Vanderwerf comes right out there, gives up a leadoff single, but then gets a couple of fly balls and a punch out after 3.5. Lower Columbia 6, Tacoma 2.
I am strong.
I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination.
Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
Be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
WWCC is affordable. Find your way. Attend part-time. Direct transfer. Join the fun at WWCC.
'50-50 raffle time. Hey, look at Travis Patrick, Red Devil basketball player, with his head coach Mickey Polis raising some funds in the '50-50 raffle here. We're at the NWAC Baseball Championships. Lower Columbia leading Tacoma 6-2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Colin Floyd, the hitter, and he swings and fouls one back to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike to Colin. Floyd grounded out to short. Got hit by a pitch and has scored a run today. Dyson Johnson, the 3rd pitcher of the game, on there for Tacoma. And he tosses in a strike to go up in the count 1-2. Here's the pitch to him. Breaking ball. Goes into the carpet, and Colin Floyd was able to resist the swing. just low, 3-2. Colin Floyd has one of the more unique batting stances in the NWAC. He's got one of those stances that if he was a major leaguer, kids would be copying that playing wiffle ball. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called. Excellent pitch by Dyson Johnson. Put it right on the corner, and Colin knew it.
Number 30, right fielder.
Chase Matheny, the hitter.
Matheny.
Hit by a pitch and had a base hit up the middle and has scored a run. All of the Devil runs came in the third. They put a 6-pack, and he's got another one up the middle for a base hit. Chase Matheny has played outstanding baseball for Lower Columbia about the last month and a half. He got off to just a dreadful start this year, at least average-wise. But give this kid credit. He is a talented baseball player. The Red Devils knew it, and they weren't going to bury him or bench him just because the average wasn't happening. And throughout it all, he's played outstanding defense, and now he's starting to do what he does, and that's get hits and become productive out there. Chase Matheny. The batter now is Drew Barlow. Drew's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch to him. Takes it low for ball 1. Barlow has taken the T-shirt out, and so he's going back into his Vegas lounge act look out there. Pitch, swing and a miss, runner goes, throws, perfect. Matheny caught stealing. Barlow couldn't make contact. And now 2 outs. Excellent throw by Brock Gagliardi. He put it right on the glove of Gavin Grant. Matheny was meat. Barlow takes, low and outside, 2 balls and 1 strike.
You can hit this guy, Charles. You can get him.
Pitch. Pop down the right field line, and a basket catch at a dandy by Sam Olson as he went back and made the catch. 6-2, LCC's got the lead over Tacoma.
Red Lion Hotels Corporation is built to thrive. With innovative programming and in-the-know staff, our hotel brands offer guests great stays and a chance to immerse in local culture. Red Lion Hotels and Red Lion Inn & Suites are better than ever. For travelers who want to get lost and discover adventure, we open the door to the best local experiences. We have reinvented the loyalty program. Introducing Hello Rewards, the first recognition-based loyalty program that encourages members to go further, fly higher, travel better, with tailor-made rewards. And we're not stopping yet. Presenting Hotel RL, our newest hotel brand. Inspired by the natural beauty of the Pacific Northwest, an uplifting, relaxed atmosphere, a staff that loves what they do. For adventurers at heart, Hotel RL will inspire an amazing journey. Our future has never been brighter. 3 strong brands, an expanding portfolio, industry-leading innovation with turnkey solutions, simple fee structures, areas of protection, continued support from day one. We make partnerships easy. Reach a new breed of traveler with RLHC.
Back to action. Spokane will be playing next. Going up against Everett right here, 6'2", Lower Columbia, and Caden Vanderwerth. That is his 44th pitch as we go to the top of the 5th inning. So Vandy's been efficient and he's been good. Had just one hiccup with the 2 runs given up in that 3rd inning. Ground ball to Perro. Makes the play. Cameron McIntosh with the ground out to short, and that'll bring up the DH, Thomas Wheeler.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 28, Thomas Wheeler.
Certainly not having Robbie Pogue available today is not good for Tacoma. Excellent player out of Bonnie Lake in concussion protocol today, although I did not hear if he's been ruled out entirely. But he wasn't feeling too good before the ball game. And there's a swing and a miss on a nice breaking ball inside. 1-1 as Caden Vanderwerf has the 4-run lead, and he's dealing. Base hit to center field. Thomas Wheeler with a nice base hit. Sixth hit of the game for the Titans.
Back to the top of the order.
Kenton Robillard has one of them. An RBI single back in the third. To the belt, Vanderwerf working out of the stretch with the runner at first. First pitch is low and outside for ball one. Ball two. Eric Lane and Ian Sanderson of the Lower Columbia staff have a lot of options to use right now. Alex Brady, a second-team All-West pitcher, hasn't been used yet. Here's a fly ball hit to center field. Noah Andrews drifts over and makes the one-handed catch, gets the ball in quickly. Round number two. R.J. Green will step in. Brady hasn't pitched yet, and of course the Red Devils have a lot of guys that they can still count on. Of course, Mitch Lyons won on opening night. Justin Solt took a tough luck loss, pitched very well. Yesterday, Yancey Bird was dominating. Zach Thrillfall thought maybe the runner was going there, so he bounces out after taking that ball, and the runner stayed. Rance Pittman hasn't pitched yet. Deshaun Johnson, the infielder, could pitch if need be, as Vandy's next pitch is low. Dakota Hawkins available. Eli Schubert available. Mikey Callia. We saw Nick Jennings last night, and he was shoving in his relief appearance. So all hands on deck here in this tournament. Pitch is in for a strike, 2-1. If the Red Devils can win this game, and there's a long way to go in this one, who gets the ball tomorrow? Mitch Lyons? Probably. But as I said, everybody available. Here's the 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Beautiful sunshine out here at Story Field. Here's the pitch. Chopper hit on the right side. Jamison will go for the tag. He's out, and the inning's over. So R.J. Green chopped it down to Jamison, applied the tag, and the Titans are turned away. Devils lead Tacoma 6-2.
We see you. Be your creative self at Clark College.
I'm strong.
I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination.
Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
Be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
We see you. Be your curious self at Clark College.
Well, Lower Columbia College, we're here. Red Canoe Credit Union scoreboard out there in left center field, and the team on the bottom is the Lower Columbia Red Devils, leading 6-2. G.J. Hurst fouls one in between first base coach Michael Forgione and the Tacoma first baseman Sam Olson. One strike to G.J. out of Kirkland. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high on that one. One and one to Hurst. Fly ball out to left field. Tracking over there is Zach Deal, and he makes the catch. So Zach Threlfall is now the hitter. And Zach had a big hit, a two-run triple that gave the LCC the 6-2 lead. That's where we're at right now here in the bottom of the fifth. 9-inning ball game, loser out. Here's the pitch. Just missed outside with it. Kelly Smith in the house. The man who made LCC what it is today, a championship program. Here's the pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Coach Smith is outside the press box saying, "Talk about me more. I have nothing more to say to you. Move along." Here's a ground ball hit down to third. Up with it is Robillard, makes the throw across just in time. Nice play by Kenton Robillard for 2 outs. Kelly Smith had 5 championships, 7 second places, right up there with Marv Levy as one of the greatest second place coaches in the history of sports. Yeah, there's Coach Smith right there. Look, he's working the crowd. He's like one of those casino greeters coming back to the house he built. Look at him. Look at Coach. Coach looking good. What a character and what a great baseball coach. He'll be going into the NWAC Hall of Fame next week. They'll have a ceremony up there right at the end of May, and well-deserved. You want to talk about a no-brainer first ballot Hall of Fame guy, and he'll be going in with another guy from LCC who's in that same category, Tim Mackin, the great softball coach. Next pitch, swing and a miss. It gets away from the catcher, and Perro is going to reach. So Trevor Perro on base, a 2-out strikeout where he reaches.
Next up, number 11, second baseman, Deshaun Johnson.
Deshaun Johnson, the batter, 1 for 1, has a single, 2 walks, 2 steals, and has scored a run. Throw over to first. They got him. Perro got picked off. And I think everybody knows that's what happened. There's going to be no review. Let's take a look at it. He was going, had to put on the brakes, and it was right there, and he is out at first. We've played 5, Lower Columbia 6, Tacoma 2.
I am strong.
I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination.
Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
Be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
Well, Centralia College is your college for associate's degrees, bachelor's degrees, and job training. Apply now to get a jump on the classes and financial aid. Application is easy and free. Visit centralia.edu for details. Centralia College, go boldly. Caden Vanderwerf back out there as we go to the 6th. His first pitch is fouled back and out of play up and over the grandstands here at David B. Story Field, named after the former president at Lower Columbia College, who is a big supporter of athletics on this campus. Here's the 0-1, and that's hit down the left field line, and that will just be foul, but not by much. Justin Vanderbeek almost had himself a double. Instead, he'll have to walk back and grab that stick again. Vanderbeek flew out to right and then hit into a 5-4-3 double play. Vanderbeek from the Yakima area. All NWAC player. Here's the 0-2. That's hit out to center field, and coming in is Noah Andrews to make the catch. Sam Olson, the hitter. He's 1 for 2 today for the Titans. Vanderwerf ready to go. Here's the pitch on the way, and that's a fly ball popped out towards the infield. Perro is there, makes the catch, and a quick 2 outs here in this frame. That'll bring up Gagliardi. Boy, Vanderwerf's pitch count rather low. And exactly what Eric Lane, Ian Sanders, and Michael Forgione expected out of Vanderwerf today. A freshman where the moment's not too big. First pitch is low, and it gets through the wickets of Zach Thrillfall and back to the backstop. 1 ball. Two 2-0. Gavin Grant would be next. Swing and a miss. Vanderwerf, I don't want to say total herky-jerky, but a little bit of herky in there and hides the ball well. Just kind of comes out of his ear and pours right in there like that pitch in for a strike 2-2. And the folks love playing defense behind him because he doesn't mess around. Just missed on that one. Tried to get Gagliardi to collapse and make a weak wave at it. Good job by Brock to hold off. 3-2, payoff pitch here with 2 outs. The Rockin' Fire, and that's outside for ball 4. Gagliardi aboard. First walk of the afternoon for Caden Vanderwerf. And Gavin Grant is the hitter. Pitch, strike. Gets the high strike and is ahead in the count 0-2. Gagliardi does have a couple of steals this year, but not a big stolen base guy. Here's a base hit to left field. As that time Vandy hung a breaking pitch, and all over it was Grant for his first single of the afternoon. Gagliardi down to second, and Zach Deal the hitter, who's 1 for 2.
That brings in the Tacoma left fielder, number 4, Zach Deal.
Zach Deal comes by Longview Kelso when he heads back down home to Eugene from Tacoma. He's from Sheldon High School there. Here's the pitch. Inside and high, ball 1. So Vandy got a couple of fly balls quickly, but now his first walk to Gagliardi and a base hit to left by Grant. And a couple of runners out there. Here's the pitch. Strike. 1-1. Vanderworth holding that glove up, tucked in the wing, and now comes up with it, sets the ball in the glove below the belt. And here's the 1-1. That's a chopper hit down to Pero. That's going to be a tough play for him, but Trevor's up to it. He makes the play. A couple of runners left out there, but Tacoma turned away here in the top of the 6th inning. Trevor Pero playing defense, charges in there, takes it on the short hop, strong throw. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. Red Devils lead Tacoma 6-2.
I chose Centralia College because I wanted to stay close at home while getting a great education. Playing for a smaller school has a strong sense of a community, and they just want to see you succeed. We're bigger than just a team. We're a big family. My name is Dylan. I play baseball at Centralia College, and I go boldly.
Some of the folks on hand to watch some outstanding college baseball here today as we are on NWAC Championship Sunday here at David Story Field. Here's the pitch on the way. Deshaun Johnson hits a fly ball to right field and deep. That's going back, and that is gone. D-J-H-R. Deshaun Johnson with an oppo blast. And the Devils lead it 7-2.
That'll bring up the center fielder, number 1, Noah Andrews.
Here's the pitch to Noah Andrews, just outside for ball 1. Two and 0 the count. Second home run of the season for Deshaun, and here's a ball served down the right field line, but tracking over is Vanderbrake to make the catch. Noah Andrews hit it well out there, but Vanderbrake got a good beat on it, and he was positioned correctly.
Jamison
Shane Jamison, the hitter. The pitch by Dyson Johnson, and boy, his cap flew off. Put a little extra effort on that one, and that lid spun right off his dome. 1 ball, no strikes. Base hit, Jamison up the middle. This kid can hit. Shane Jamison's a great guy to have on your team because he can hit, he can play first, he can play the outfield, and after the game, can juggle for you. An outstanding juggler. The Magic Man. 1 out, a run in on a Deshaun Johnson solo home run to right. Here's the pitch by Johnson, high for ball 1. Colin Floyd is 0 for 2. He has scored a run after being hit by a pitch. And there's Jamison and those britches that we were telling you about. Always got that gaping hole on the pantaloons over there. He'll dive back in. His 1 out base hit up the middle. And the batter's now Floyd. Here's the pitch, in there for a strike. Our next ball game, scheduled for 5:30, features the Spokane Sasquatch and the Everett Trojans. Everett, the lone unbeaten in the tournament, and they will play in the championship game tomorrow. Swing and a miss. Good heat into the kitchen of Floyd, and he couldn't resist. If Everett can win against Spokane today, they will have 2 chances to take the title. Tomorrow, if Spokane can win it, then it becomes a 3-team, 1-day affair. So the next pitch is not close, and a nice stop by the catcher, Gagliardi. If this score holds, and again, there's a lot of baseball left here, Lower Columbia would play tomorrow against the, well, if Spokane wins, they'd play them. If Everett wins, then it would just be LCC having to beat the Trojans twice. There's a ball popped out of play up and over the press box. And then actually came into the screen and back down into the stands, and folks were scrambling. And it looks like the former mayor of Longview, Mark McCready, made the play. Nice. As he holds the ball aloft up there. Here's the pitch, high. Mark McCready's son, Kyle, not only played here at Lower Columbia, but he is a AAA umpire in the Pacific Coast League. And I see his other son, who played youth baseball in the area, Seth McCready's also here. There's the McCready family and the mom, Teresa, who's better than all of them. Here's a fly ball out in right field, and Vanderbrake dives and makes an outstanding catch. Justin Vanderbrake, player. Guy can hit, and he can do this. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Next batter for the Red Devils, right fielder.
That's why he's an all NWAC guy, Justin Vanderbrake. Chase Matheny, the hitter. Popped it up in the infield right side over as Sam Olson, shading, going back and steamrolls his second baseman, Connor McIntosh. The out is recorded as McIntosh was underneath of it thinking it was his, and next thing he knows is his big teammate Sam Olson bowled him over. Red Devils now lead it 7-2 after 6.
WC has definitely prepared me to transfer to Oregon State because it's helped me with my study skills. I'm a much harder worker than I was in high school.
I had a great support base by the staff, and I've made some great friends that I think I'll carry on with my life.
I've definitely loved my classes. I've learned a lot. It's been a healthy environment.
Don't be afraid to branch out. The people here are awesome. I'm going to be in it for a while, but down the road I'll be finishing up and be ready to join the workforce.
Caden Vanderwerth still out there doing a great job. He's given up 2 runs and 7 hits. His team leads 7-2. And here's the pitch high for ball 1 to Cameron McIntosh, who reassembled himself after he was hit by his teammate on that last play to end the inning. Here's the pitch. Fouled it over to the Tacoma dugout, where it makes its way over near our camera person over on that side. Our camera people are awesome. And that's hazard pay out there. Not only do they have to look at their viewfinders, but they've got to look at a baseball coming at them. Swing and a miss on a nice breaking pitch by Caden Vanderwerth. There you go. Smile. Hey, wave to the crowd, man. The guy behind the camera is camera shy. Here's the 1-2. Missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Cameron McIntosh, who's 0 for 2. He has scored one of the 2 Tacoma runs. Vandy's pitch on the way, fouled out of play. And Quadrice Teague will deliver a fresh supply of pills to Mark Hewitt. Caden Vanderwerth has the sign, and he's ready. The 2-2 pitch. Boy, it hit him. What did it hit him? Boy, that sounded like it might have hit the bat or something. They're going to call it a hit by pitch. Boy, oh, I see. He's got an elbow brace on. He's got one of those protectors.
Bring in the DH, number 28, Thomas Wheeler.
So McIntosh with the hit by pitch. Thomas Wheeler is 2 for 2, batting in that 9 hole for Tacoma. Here's the pitch, shows bunt, takes it for a ball. Zach Threlfall kind of turns and says something to home plate umpire Mark Hewitt like, I think that might have been a strike. But did it in a nice way. Here's the 1-0. Popped foul territory over near the bleacher seats and out of play. 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors for Lower Columbia. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for Tacoma. The Red Devils scored 6 in the 3rd, and then Deshaun Johnson solo homer in the 6th. That's the 7 runs on the board. Pitch, again fouled off. Tacoma scored their 2 runs in the 3rd. They took a 2-0 lead after 2.5 innings, and then the Devils got busy and scored the 6 runs in that 3rd frame. The 1-2. Served out there in the infield. Vandy says, I'm going to take it myself. Makes the catch. Top of the order, Kenton Robillard.
Back to the top of the order, 3rd baseman, number 13, Kenton Robillard.
Robillard 1 for 3 with an RBI. Pitch is in there for a strike. We were talking about former Red Devils coming in here. Also here is former Red Devil golfing great Greg Hoover Hall. He stopped by the booth. He's complaining and wondering why there's still not a golf program here at Lower Columbia, I guess. Hey, you fundraise it and coach it, and it's done. Greg, the superintendent up at Fairwood Golf Course up there in the east side, Kirkland area. Here's the pitch, bounced up there. Great stop by Threlfall, makes the throw in time. What a play by Threlfall. Vanderwerf almost got domed there. He had to duck to get out of the way on that strong low throw, and that was right in there. And what a play by Zach Threlfall as Cameron McIntosh is caught stealing. Here's the pitch. Fouled out towards Drew Barlow, who alligator arms it and lets it go down the line. One of the Titans will hustle to pick it up. What a play by Threlfall. At first he had to block it, then go get it, pick it up, and then hit a one-hop seed down there. Here's a ground ball hit down to Barlow. He's got it, collects, throw across, and Vanderwerf, and the Devils continue to cruise. We are through 6.5. It's Lower Columbia 7, Tacoma 2.
We see you. Be your curious self at Clark College.
WWCC is affordable. Find your way. Attend part-time. Direct transfer. Join the fun at WWCC.
See you. Be your resourceful self at Clark College.
That ball has been there for like 3 weeks, by the way. Nobody wants to go get it. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Red Devils are up here. Drew Barlow leading things off. Pitch is inside for ball 2. On for another inning for the Tacoma Titans is Dyson Johnson. 3rd pitcher of the afternoon for Tacoma. 7-2, Red Devils lead the Titans. Ball 3 to Barlow. He'll try to be selective here and try to get on base to lead off another inning. Four-pitch walk, and that wasn't close. G.J. Hurst.
G.J. Hurst.
Another former Red Devil great, Mick Brusco, should get a finder's fee for this kid right here, G.J. Hurst. It's his neighbor, as Ryan Mummert will come out to the mound, either with a hook or a suggestion. Mick Brusco, a 2-sport athlete, Hall of Fame member here at Lower Columbia College, contacted the coaches and said, hey, I got a kid who's a great athlete. He's got a little bit of a damaged knee, but once he's healthy, he'll be pretty good. And Mick was right. G.J. Hurst has been a solid guy for the Devils. Ryan Mummert's going to go to the mound, and he's going to make a pitching change. And it'll be the 4th pitcher of the afternoon coming on for the Titans. Coming in to pitch will be Jack Horn, kid out of University Place in the Tacoma area, making his 2nd appearance in the NWAC championship tournament. Coach Mummert knows that he's got to keep this score right where it is to allow his team to rally late and get back into this game. And certainly Tacoma has the ability to do that. Horn, a left-hander. He'll come in relief of Dyson Johnson. Alex McBee started the game. Austin Carter came in after him. Dyson Johnson has just left. And Jack Horn is now the pitcher for the Tacoma Titans. Well, Walla Walla Community College athletes followed traditions of excellence in soccer, volleyball, basketball, baseball, softball, golf, and rodeo. Walla Walla Warriors proud to compete in the NWAC, led by Jeff Reinland, their athletic director. The Walla Walla Warriors, one of the solid programs in the NWAC. And we really appreciate all the NWAC member schools that support the NWAC and this championship tournament by being the sponsors of our broadcast here on NWACsports.org. G.J. Hurst will get the first look at the pitcher Jack Horn. Of course, he's a left-hander, so he'll have to go lefty-lefty matchup here. Red Devils hoping to get to Monday for the third straight year, and can they make it a third straight championship? Still baseball to be played here today and, of course, tomorrow. And don't forget, we've got Spokane and Everett coming up after this one. Here's the pitch by Horn. It's taken for a ball. G.J. Hurst hit by a pitch, hit a big 2-run double down the left field line. Flew out to center his last time. Here's the pitch. That gets past the catcher, Gagliardi. Barlow will motor down to second. Zach Threlfall on deck for the Devils as Eric Lane again going through the signs. I know right now he's thinking any run that they can get is going to help the cause with this explosive Tacoma offense. Here's the 2-0. Ball 3. I mentioned this was the second appearance for Horn. He pitched a couple of innings against Spokane the other night. Got the save. Didn't give up any runs. Did a good job. Also had a strikeout. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Boy, the emotional roller coaster that is this NWAC tournament. About 24 hours ago, Tacoma was looking at 2-0 and ready to cruise on through. And next thing you know, a tough loss. And now they've got to come from behind in this one. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss by G.J. Hurst. But as quickly as things can go down, they can come back up with a few well-placed base hits. And again, Tacoma has that ability. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. G.J. went down. One out. And Zach Threlfall is the batter. Threlfall with the hit that really broke it open. The 2-run triple in the third. Shows bunt, takes a strike.
Batter for the Red Devils is the catcher, number 15, Zach Threlfall.
I see that Hunter Cook's got a bat at the end of the Devil dugout down there, so Eric Lane may be thinking it's a chance for him to maybe get an at-bat late in this game. Outstanding ball player for Lower Columbia, who's been slowed down by a back injury this year. 1 ball, 1 strike. Instead, the spin inside and no throw, making sure Barlow gets back to the bag out there at second base. 1 ball, 1 strike to Threlfall. Horn's pitch hit out towards right field. Van de Breek is going to collect it. Barlow went back to tag and didn't go anywhere. 2 outs, and Trevor Perro is now the batter for LCC.
top of the order, Red Devil shortstop, number 5, Trevor Perro.
Sure hope you fans across the Northwest and, well, the world, for that matter, have enjoyed all of the action here on NWACsports.org. Chris Garrad, Linda Manning, and the rest of the staff for Topher Vision, well done. You guys are awesome. Rave reviews. Here's the pitch. Just missed. Perro has a hit in 4 trips to the plate. Next pitch by Horn. Fouled over there near the medical tent, just beyond the Red Devil dugout. It's definitely a sunscreen day today because it's not hot, but it's bright sun and it can get you. Here's the 1-1. 2 balls and 1 strikes to Trevor Perro. Jack Horn comes set up near the chin. Here's the pitch, and again, a foul ball. Still nothing doing in that Red Devil bullpen down there, so Vandy still has the ball. He has been so good. Caden Vanderwerf just has pitched outstanding. Barlow out at second base, getting his lead. Here's the slow curveball that misses outside, and the count is full now to Trevor Perro. A 5-run lead, and it still doesn't feel all that comfortable for Lower Columbia. I know for a fact that's what Eric Lane, the head coach, is thinking. Here's the pitch by Horn. That's, rung him out. Perro thought it was low. So the inning comes to a close. The Red Devils and Titans through 7 innings, 7-2, Lower Columbia.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Biden, the official ball of you.
(7-2) Red Devils over the Titans as we go to the 8th inning. And R.J. Green will lead things off for Tacoma against Caden Vanderwerf. His first pitch is in for a strike. Vanderwerf has been very, very efficient in the game here today. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled out of play by the left-handed hitting R.J. Green. Green is 1 for 4. 86 pitches for Caden Vanderwerf. And here's the 0-2. Tried to expand the zone, just missed. 86 pitches, 52 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Count evens 2-2 as he spiked that one and was kept in front by Zach Threlfall. Nobody on base here as we're here in the top of the 8th, and R.J. Green leading it off for the Titans. Ground ball hit out towards Jamison. He's going to have to get it over to Vandy, and they got him. That is why you work every day on pitchers fielding practice. And a nice job by Vandy to get over there, and Jamison was backing up and retreating when he took the hop and made a nice feed to Vandy, who stepped on the bag right ahead of Green. And a very nice play. And that time it was Green. Well, maybe a little desperation setting in as you try to dive in there thinking you're going to get there quicker. Here's the pitch. That ball is roped into the bleacher seats down there, and get out of the way down there. Woo-hoo. Man, oh man. That's why you have got to watch the game and watch where the ball's going. Vandy hit him. Justin Vanderbrake gets hit by a pitch.
Next batter for the Titans, first baseman, number 12.
Vanderwerf has hit a couple of batters, and Tacoma pitchers have hit 3 Red Devils. Sam Olson, the hitter. First pitch outside, ball 1. Sam Olson with a single and 3 trips to the plate. It's getting late for TCC. They got to get some base runners out there. Next pitch just misses by Vandy. 2-0, and he'll hit the reset button, go to the back slope, and try to collect himself and get back up on the bump. That is a taught behavior. 2-0. Ground ball hit could be 2. Johnson scoops to Perro for 1. Throw across dugout by Shane Jamison, and the Devils turn 2, and they turn away Tacoma. DJ, backhand flip, Perro with the turn, and Jamison's got their back with the pick. We're through 7.5. Red Devils 7, Tacoma 2.
I am strong.
I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination.
Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
Be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
WWCC is affordable. Find your way. Attend part-time. Direct transfer. Join the fun at WWCC.
There's the Spokane Sasquatch. They'll be next, taking on Everett. Right here, we go to the bottom of the 8th. Insurance time for Lower Columbia. Jack Horn back out there for the Titans. Here's the pitch. In for a strike to Deshaun Johnson. Deshaun led off the 6th inning with a solo home run to right field. His 3rd career and 2nd this season. Takes another strike, 0-2. Deshaun's had a day. A single, 2 walks, and a home run. 2 runs scored. Here's the 0-2. High, ball 1, 1-2. Versatile player, can play second and has a lot, can play third, and can pitch. Curveball just misses. And all the while has been a leader and just a great campus citizen. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Here's the pitch. Hits that out into right field, and that's another base hit. Have a day, Deshaun Johnson. Leadoff single here in the 8th. And the batter's Noah Andrews. Kind of a tough luck day for Noah. He hit it right on the button. Flew out to left his first time. Did reach on an error, and that error was a big play of this ball game. Gavin Grant threw it high, and that kind of opened up things for the Devils to score 6 in that 3rd inning. Noah then walked and then flew out to right. It was a nice play out there by Vandebrake. 1 ball to Noah Andrews, the former Tumwater T-Bird. Takes it outside. Lower Columbia did pretty good with Tumwater athletes the last couple of years. Sarah Potwin, an all NWAC performer, just finished up an outstanding 2-year run as a star player for the LCC softball team as Andrews fouls it into the screen. Oh, and by the way, Sarah will be singing the national anthem in the championship game tomorrow. So we look forward to that. 2 balls and a strike to Noah Andrews. Here's the pitch by Jack Horn, and Noah fouls it down near his feet, and it bounds over towards the Tacoma dugout. No activity in the Devil bullpen. Apparently it's Vandy's game to try to finish. And you want to talk about being clutch and keeping your pitching staff fresh for tomorrow, as Andrews fouls it into the screen as Deshaun Johnson was on the move. Counts 2-2 to Noah. Jack Horn trying to get his team back into the dugout for one last shot to try to rally. Pitch, looping curveball that stays high. Full count to Noah. What a glorious day for college baseball. Here's the 3-2 pitch, fouled out of play. And over to the roof of the Allen Thompson Learning Resource Center, AKA library. Jack Horn now comes set. The payoff pitch, they got him picked off, but Deshaun Johnson steals it. He was going on first movement. Well, the movement was to first. They thought they had him picked, but DJ made the decision to just keep going, and it was a good one as he swipes the bag. What a game for Deshaun Johnson. Here's the 3-2 to Noah. Fouls it right over the LCC dugout with a row of fans getting that bird's eye seat there, but ball went right over the top of him. Count still full to Noah Andrews. There's a balk. Or time called. That was interesting. Second base umpire Josh Marshall had called, put his hands up, and I thought he was going to call a balk on it. Instead, timeout was called. Again, the 3-2 now to Andrews. He missed with it. It's ball 4. Shane Jamison is now the hitter. And now all of a sudden, Mark Hewitt's hearing it from the Tacoma dugout. And assistant coach Marcus Hinkle is going to go out and talk to his pitcher.
We've drawn an alternate number if you want to pull your tickets out.
Again, a red ticket for $155. The alternate number is 393-1185. Again, 393-1185. Claim your winnings at the press box.
They just made the 50-50 raffle announcement. Apparently, someone didn't claim it. Hopefully, no one threw their ticket away. Now the visit is over. Marcus Hinkle has had his visit. And now Mark Hewitt looks over to the dugout to signify visits. I think he's been hearing it a little bit from over that Tacoma side, perhaps some frustration. Now a ball got away in the bullpen out there in left field. Now we're ready to play. Shane Jamison, the hitter, against Jack Horn. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Jamison had it in his mind. He was going to attack on that first pitch, but he missed it. Jamison is definitely an aggressive hitter. Jack Horn with a long look into the catcher, Brock Gagliardi. Now comes into the glove, and he's set. Checks the runners. Here's the pitch. Curveball is low.
Fans, the winner of the 50-50
1-1.
contest.
Shane Jamison.
The alternate number was Katie from Gig Harbor. Congratulations, Katie.
Red Devils lead it 7-2. Lower Columbia looking for more as we're here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Jack Horn in the pitch. Missed with it, 2-1. Tacoma had a 2-0 lead in this game. 7 consecutive runs for LCC. 6 back in the 3rd inning. And a Deshaun Johnson solo homer in the 6th. Here's the 2-1. That's hit out towards short. Up with it is Grant. He'll get the first. Throw over to first. Double play. Johnson makes it over to third. Nice turn by the Titans.
Your attention, please. Pinch
And it
hitting
looks
for the
like
Red Devils.
Hunter Cook will indeed
13.
pinch hit for Lower Columbia. He'll hit for Colin Floyd. So Hunter Cook, left-handed hitter, will try to get a base hit, pinch hit variety, and get an RBI. Here's the pitch. Takes a strike. Hunter Cook, despite the injuries, a .345 batting average this year. 84 at-bats, 29 base hits. Here's the pitch. Takes strike 2. Cook will try to protect. See if he can guide that thing into a hole somewhere and get an RBI single. Here's the 0-2 to him. Outside, 1-2. Following the game, Dave Andrew will have a post-game guest down on the field. Cook chops one out towards third. Going to be a tough play. Long throw, not in time. Hunter Cook with an RBI infield single. Once he hit it up high on the carpet there, you knew that was going to be trouble. And the base hit.
Number 30, right fielder, Chase Matheny.
8-2 Red Devils. Deshaun Johnson scores his 3rd run of the game. Chase Matheny, the batter. He's been good. 2 hits, 2 for 3. Scored a run. Hit by a pitch. Takes it low for ball 1. Red Devils with the 8-2 lead and 3 outs away from advancing to Championship Monday. Another low pitch, and here's the throw down as Hunter Cook saw the ball go down in front of the catcher and had a big lead over there and had to scramble to get back as Gagliardi threw it down to first. 2-0 to Chase Matheny. Drew Barlow would be next. Matheny takes the strike, 2-1. 8 runs, 11 hits, no errors for Lower Columbia. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for Tacoma. Hunter Cook goes. Did he steal the bag? Nope. Got picked off. Just like DJ decided to hit on down there, and the inning comes to an end. The Red Devils will try to get 3 outs and get to Monday. Our score 8-2, Lower Columbia.
We see you. Be your creative self at Clark College.
I am strong.
I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination.
Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
Be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
We see you. Be your curious self at Clark College.
Well, yesterday the umbrella was for the rain. Today the umbrella is for the sun. And the sun is shining bright on Lower Columbia College right now. Last call for the Tacoma Titans as we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. They'll send up Gagliardi, Grant, and Deal as Caden Vanderwerf will try to go the distance and come up with the complete game victory. And here's the pitch outside for ball 1. Vanderwerf, 97 pitches, 2 strikeouts, a walk, 2 earned runs, and has given up the 7 hits. And he pours in a strike to even up the count, 1-1. The freshman from Ari Long High School has stepped up big time. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Not only the great pitching performance by itself, but keeping the bullpen fully locked and loaded for tomorrow. First things first, got to get 3 outs. Here's Vandy ready. The 1-2 pitch. That's a fly ball hit out towards Noah Andrews in center field, who is positioned very well out there. Beg your pardon, that was Chase Matheny out there. And again, they had him shaded out towards right center field, and he was right there to make the catch. Here's Gavin Grant. Grant 1 for 3 today. Here's the pitch. A little low for ball 1. So unless Tacoma can come up with a big 2-out 6-run rally here. The frustration of the NWAC tournament will continue. This great program has just not been able to come through and get that championship that they have coveted for so long. Here's the 2-0 pitch on the way. In for a strike, 2-1. I'm not sure what that cloud shot was all about, but it looked pretty good. Blue skies. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's hit out towards right center field, and that'll dump down for a base hit. Titans aren't going to go quietly without giving it a shot. Gavin Grant with a base hit, his second here today. Zach Deal is 1 for 3. Looks like we got a pinch hitter up there now. Josh Trujillo will hit. The kid out of Spanaway, left-handed hitter.
Pitch hitting for Tacoma, number 3, Josh Trujillo.
Trujillo, the left-handed hitter, against Van der Werf. Pitch inside and low for ball 1. Bottom of the 9th, 1 out, a runner on. 8-2 Lower Columbia. Van der Werf. Ball was fouled at the plate and made its way back to the backstop. 1-1. Ground ball to Barlow. Goes the short way for 1, and that's all. And now the Red Devils are 1 out away from getting to Monday. Cameron McIntosh, last chance.
Cameron McIntosh.
McIntosh is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Missed outside with it. Ball 1. Pitch is in for a strike, 1-1. Van der Werf comes set. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that's a fly ball hit out to center field. This should do it. Noah Andrews makes the catch. Van der Werf throws the glove towards his teammates, shakes hands with Zach Threlfall, and the Red Devils are going to have a chance on Monday to try to win a 3rd consecutive championship as they win it here by a final score of 8-2.
2 runs on 8 hits. They commit 1 error, and they leave 7. The winning pitcher.
So the line score looks like this for the LCC Red Devils. 8 runs, 11 hits, no errors, 9 runners left on base. For Tacoma, 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 7 runners left on base. The losing pitcher is Alex McBee. The winning pitcher going the distance, Caden Van der Werf. He was incredible here today. Home runs by Deshaun Johnson, and the 3rd inning was the key for LCC as they scored 6 runs in that 3rd inning alone. Shane Jamison with a 2-run double. It was a 2-run double for G.J. Hurst and a 2-run triple for Zach Threlfall, and that was a pretty efficient ball game for Lower Columbia College. So for Tacoma, another fine season for Ryan Mummert and his bunch. They are always good, a ton of talent. They do a great job, and again, some frustration. Let's go down and listen to Dave Andrew.
A couple freshmen today. We'll start with the winning pitcher, Caden Van der Werf. Looking back, you had 1 complete game this year versus Tacoma, a 7-inning game. Hey, your first ever 9-inning complete game pitching?
Yeah, it is.
That's a pretty easy answer when you ask the yes/no question. You know, I do have to ask, you came in relief on Friday, your first in this tournament. I have to believe that helped maybe prepare you for today.
Yeah, for sure. Got all the nerves out the first outing and then got to settle in this outing, so it was nice.
Boy, it went down 2-0, and then your guys bounced right back with a 6. Just talk about what it looked like from the dugout when they were running the bases.
Oh, it was awesome getting a little bit of help, and they picked me up, and I ended up finishing the game. The defense got me as well, so it was a good team effort.
All right, here with Shane Jamison, the Red Devil first baseman. Shane, 2 for 5 with 2 RBI in this game, but got you at 9 for 17 with 8 runs batted in. Boy, you just hitting the ball in the nose, seeing it well, obviously.
Yeah, going in, I'd kind of been struggling, and I just told myself that I need to hit every ball hard, and I've been trying to do that.
You know, I don't know if hitting cleanup, obviously it's the bat you're in there for, but just comment on some. You made some nice defensive plays. A few picks, finished a couple double plays, take a lot of pride in that defense.
Yeah, I mean, coming into LC, I wasn't a first baseman, and I had to transfer over there, so I've had to focus on that a lot, and I guess it's paying off.
All right, Shane, thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow. Red Devils, you're going to see Monday. Next game coming up, 5:35 start, Spokane and Everett.
All right, Dave Andrew, thank you very much. We appreciate that. So the Red Devil faithful, happy. They have advanced to Monday, where they will take on either Spokane or Everett, and that's going to be the game coming up next. Well, we would like to thank the folks for engineering the broadcast back at the KLOG.com studios. Thanks to Chance back there, and, of course, thanks to all the folks from Topher Vision for their fine work. And, of course, thanks to the NWAC for allowing us to put it on for you here through Chris Garrad and Topher Vision. Once again, our final score, the Lower Columbia Red Devils 8, the Tacoma Titans 2. Make your plans to be here noon Monday, Memorial Day, as the Red Devils will be involved. And coming up shortly, we'll have our second game today, Spokane against Everett. This is Kirk Rowland saying our final score, 8-2 LCC. Have a great Memorial Day weekend.